How to write an opinion piece. Just like comparing one paragraph to the hamburger model, we can use the hamburger model for opinion pieces. Here is what our opinion piece includes. The introduction. The introduction includes the hook, which catches the interest of the reader, the thesis, the main idea you're proving with 2 or 3 ideas, followed by body paragraph number 1. First, the introductory sentence, the sentence that introduces your first idea from the thesis, followed by the point 1, point you're trying to make, proof 1 is the example, explanation 1 explaining your example. Then point 2, point you're trying to make related to thesis, proof 2 is the example and then explanation, and then point 3, proof 3, explanation 3, and finally the concluding sentence. Then we have body paragraph number 2. This includes the introductory sentence, the sentence that introduces your second idea from the thesis, point 1, point you're trying to make related to the thesis, followed by proof 1, the example, and the explanation. Then point 2, proof 2, explanation 2, and finally point 3, proof 3, explanation 3, and finally the concluding sentence. The least amount of points, proofs, and explanations you should have in a paragraph would be 2, but do not only have just 1. Final paragraph in an opinion piece is the conclusion. Inside the conclusion, first thing you do is restate the thesis, reword your original thesis, and summarize all points made in the writing piece. Do not include any new ideas within the conclusion. Here's our example of the opinion piece, and it is called Stopping Youth Violence. Let us pretend that we brainstormed our ideas, and this is a rough copy. We have the introduction paragraph. What is your opinion? Choose yes or no or both and take a stance. The main idea. I believe that youth violence can be stopped through education and action. Can you spot what the 2 body paragraphs will be about? That's right. First one is about education and second is about action. Let's look at body paragraph number 1. Why do you believe this? Use your opinion along with examples to support your points. Introductory sentence. In order to combat this epidemic, teenagers as well as parents need to be aware of the signs of bullying. Point 1. Physical violence. Proof 1. Cyberbullying, verbal abuse, threats and intimidation, extortion, and even exclusion from groups of peers. Point 2. Consequently, victims tend to be very tense, anxious, and afraid. Proof 2. Miss school and as a result the grades drop. Point 3. Withdrawn at home. And proof 3 leads to depression. Now let's look at body paragraph 2. The introduction sentence. Action, whether it is from the victim, bystander, friend, family, or school community, can put an end to youth violence. Point 1. Bystanders should speak up, friends, family, or school community. Proof 1. Speak up against bullying with other peers against the injustice. Point 2. Victims should speak up since they are vulnerable. Proof 2. Avoid situations where bullying can occur. Point 3. Victims should surround themselves with friends and family members. Proof 3. Be confident in their abilities. The final paragraph is the conclusion paragraph. Wrap it up. Restate your point of view and summarize your major points. Therefore, youth violence can be stopped through education and action against bullying.